since yesterday, this very bullish market structure of an inverse head and shoulders, okay? Now, inverse head and shoulders, we know, very bullish. They have a target of the distance of the head to the neckline, okay, superimposed from the side of breakout, okay, that gives you a target to the 40K region, right, just for this move. Now, question is, when will this break out? I'm seeing a left shoulder, I'm seeing a left shoulder, done. I'm seeing a right shoulder that's approximately the same size as the left shoulder. So to me, this breakout is imminent. Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 14th, 2022, and Bitcoin is looking like it's consolidating for a very, very big move. Many people will tell you, oh man, Bitcoin's looking very, very boring right now. It's so choppy. I can't stand it. This is precisely the attitude you need to let go of if you're looking to be successful in this market. It is precisely now the time to pay attention. Now is the time to be ready. This, my friends, is clearly the calm before the storm, all right? And if you're interested as to why I believe that is, then watch until the very end, all right? I've spoken ad nauseum about reversal patterns, and I'm going to try to be very quick about this for those of you subscribed. I know it's boring, you hear it every day, but there are sometimes new subscribers. I do have to reiterate this point, and it makes sense to do so in order to understand the my daily sort of analysis. All right, 73-day downtrend. That's 5-wave impulse. After that, according to Elliott theory, you need 3 waves, okay? And I see 3 waves here, an A wave, a B wave, and this is my impulse that I'm waiting for, okay? That's quite simply why I'm waiting for an impulse. The top of this move, the cap of this move is around 52K right here, okay? And why? Because according to Elliott wave theory, a wave 2 correction cannot exceed the 618 of the downtrend. If you pull a Fibonacci retracement tool of the 73 downtrend from the top to the bottom, you'll see that the 618 represents 52K. All right, so that is the larger time frame analysis. Now, into the smaller time frames. All right, why is it a good idea to start longing or looking for longs now? Okay, look for longs now. Look to secure your spot buys now, because that big move is going to be big. It's going to be quick, okay? It's going to be impulsive. Just look at the volume, okay? I'm going to zoom out real quick. Look at the volume, okay? For the crowd that says we've been in a bull run and that doesn't recognize what a B wave is. That's clearly a B wave. If you look at price action, you know anything about Elliott wave theory, you recognize that to be a B wave, not an impulse, okay? That's an A, B, C correction to the upside. The C portion is comprised of 5 waves, obviously, but that's clearly a B wave. Then you look at volume. Look at this paltry, non-existent volume. In contrast, look at the volume we've been printing recently. What does that tell you? That tells you that something's up. We've been consolidating, and that's very normal because after this big downtrend, all right, a lot of selling went on. We needed quite a lot of sort of selling, we need quite a lot of sort of consolidation of buying and selling to change direction. So that's basically what we're doing. We're preparing to change direction. And so you see a spike in volume in the recent past, okay? And so back into the smaller time frames. I'm seeing a very bullish market structure, okay? It's a very bullish market structure. Very bullish to me as an analyst, a professional analyst, doesn't necessarily mean constant higher highs and higher lows. All right, that's like the standard, kind of straightforward definition. But to me, as a trader, as somebody who's looking for bottoms, and to long bottoms and to short tops, very bullish to me is consolidation that maintains a good market structure and that makes higher highs ever so slightly. That's very bullish to me, okay? Let's go on the hourly time frame. That's probably the best one to see on. Okay, I'm demonstrating very bullish like this. Do you see this? That's the definition of higher highs and higher lows. It's not parabolic price action, yes, but in consolidation, if you're consolidating while going up, to me, that's very bullish. Do you guys understand? Like, you're consolidating, you're putting in this reversal pattern while going upwards. That to me signifies you're looking to go long. All right, that's larger time frame. Shorter time frame, very bullish to me on the shorter time frame, means the same thing. You're consolidating here, lots of chop, but you're going down. You're printing bullish sort of market structure, printing bullish patterns, and this is an inverse head and shoulders bullish pattern. You go higher than you go low. Okay, this popped out, then came back down. Once we come down, and let's see, this is very clearly the mean. Okay, that's the point of control where most buyers and sellers congregate. That's the place where price is concentrated around. Okay, and if you look, the deviation to the upside from this level is far greater than the deviation to the downside. Okay, that to me is very bullish. Okay, so I hope I'm making my case quite clearly. This is why I would be looking for longs. If you're looking for big moves, you look for longs. You want to scalp short, maybe you get a short here, you get a short there, you get a short here, but be very careful, because on the whole, the place to look for trades is long right now. This is what the market is telling us. This is what price action is telling us. This is what volume is telling us, okay? Volume is saying that in this move right here, right, we went down, okay, we spiked down, and we quickly went up again. And when we went up, we didn't just go up, but we made a higher high. Let's look at that, okay? So very, very clearly, you went down, and then you came up to make the higher high. That is the market telling you that I'm bullish, I'm looking to go long, okay? So that's what I'm looking at. Now, even more recently, we've printed, since yesterday, this very bullish market structure of an inverse head and shoulders, okay? Now, inverse head and shoulders, we know, very bullish. They have a target of the distance of the head to the neckline, okay, superimposed from the side of breakout, okay? That gives you a target to the 40K region, right, just for this move. Now, question is, when will this break out? I'm seeing a left shoulder. Oops. I'm seeing a left shoulder. Done. I'm seeing a right shoulder that's approximately the same size as the left shoulder. So to me, this breakout is imminent. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing, and that's why I'm seeing it. All right, let's go into the smaller time frames and see what we're doing here. Okay, I'm seeing very clearly 5 waves up. Let's count them right here. 1, 2, this is clear, textbook 53535. Okay, and this is an initial diagonal or leading diagonal. How do I know? It's because wave 4 breaks the 382. Okay, and wave 4 can only break the 382 in a leading diagonal, but this is clearly a leading diagonal market structure. Okay, and so what we're looking for after that, if this is a wave 1, we're looking for a wave 2, which would basically come to the minimum of 382 of this 5-wave structure to a maximum of 618. It looks like we pretty much hit the 382 right here. However, we didn't yet hit it, and we're still dilly-dallying. That tells me that this is a complex correction, and we're still in wave 2 of this correction, okay? And if I were to count this, wave 2, let's use our complex correction tool, I would say this first wave is a W, right? The first wave is always W. The second wave, X, okay, I'd say X is here. And I would say Y is coming like this. I would say that once this Y completes, I'm looking long, all right? I'm looking to go long and to break this inverse head and shoulders. That's exactly what I'm seeing on the charts. That's why I'm seeing it. Again, it's difficult to say exactly when we're going to break out, but don't let that confuse you from the larger analysis, right? Don't let that confuse you from the larger game plan. You should have your longs prepared. You should be prepared to go long, not financial advice, obviously, but I think based on the analysis, the market is telling us longs are what we should be looking for, all right? So if you got value from that analysis, please like the video, share with others who may be also interested in what Bitcoin's doing and why it may be doing it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. We'd love to have you. That's pretty much it for me. Trade safely, and I will see you guys tomorrow.